Richard Griffin of the Griffin Law Firm. One of the main practice areas we have is workers' compensation. You have a workers' compensation claim if you are injured on the job doing job duties or something for the benefit of the employer. We field phone calls every single day from callers who are not sure if they have a claim or what their rights are. If you have an on-the-job injury and are missing time from work or in need of medical treatment, you need to call us so we can tell you if you have a claim, what your rights are, and what we can do to make sure you get the settlement that you deserve. One of the things I wanted to cover briefly is just the 3 benefits that you are entitled to under workers' compensation. One of the things that you're entitled to are medical benefits. Now, it's medical benefits, but it's not a free-for-all like it is in personal injury where you can go to a doctor of your choice. It is a very controlled environment, and you have to go to the authorized treating physician, which means a workers' comp doctor that is on the posted panel or list of doctors that your employer has. If you go to a private doctor, then they are not going to pay for that. Workers' comp does not require the employer or the insurance company to pay for treatment unless it is authorized, and that means a doctor on the panel. You are entitled to 1 free change to another doctor on the panel. By hiring us, one of the benefits is we get the panel. We check and see if that posted panel has 6 doctors and if it is a valid panel. If it is not a valid panel, then you're free to go to any doctor of your choice. That's something that the Griffin Law Firm can do for you to make sure that that panel is valid, number 1. Number 2, we can make sure that you get to the right doctor on the list, and when you exercise your 1 free change, that it makes sense to a doctor that's going to be able to help you. If you receive income benefits, you're entitled to a claimant IME, an independent medical examination. Now, this is your one attempt to go, or your one opportunity to go to a doctor of your choice, and making sure you go to a doctor that is credible and specializes in the area that you need is very important. So that's an area that we can certainly help you with to make sure you use that at the right time and that you don't lose the right to it should your benefits stop. The last thing to be aware of on medical treatment is that you need to continue to treat with the workers' comp doctors. If you ever fail to go at least once a year, then you are going to be barred from being able to get any further treatment that workers' comp is going to pay for. So that's a quick summary of the medical benefits. That's one of the 3 benefits that you have under workers' comp. The second benefit is income benefits. Now, this is your lost income or your lost wages. This is when you're out of work and you miss at least 7 days and a workers' comp doctor has you off work or has you on light duty and your employer fails to provide suitable light duty work. Then you're entitled to income benefits. There are 2 different types. There's temporary total disability, which is if you're totally off work, you get 2/3 of your average weekly wage. We help make sure that the adjusters pay that income benefit to you, that they pay the right amount, and that they pay it timely to you. Oftentimes, and I get calls from people all the time, where they're very frustrated because the doctor has them off work, but they are not receiving their checks, or they're sporadic, or they're for less than they really should be. We make sure that the comp rate is correct, and that is a calculation we can do for you, and we make sure that they pay it on time, and if they don't, we're going to make sure that you get a 15% penalty. Temporary partial disability. Now, this is a little different. This is if you're back at work, working a light-duty job, but you're not able to work as many hours. You're earning less money. Well, that is a benefit that we have to calculate every week to make sure that they make up the difference, at least 2/3 of the difference between what you used to make and what you're able to make while you're on light-duty restrictions working light-duty. There is a statute of limitations for income benefits that if there's ever a 2-year period that you don't get paid, then you are no longer eligible for income benefits. So that's important to know. This is an area where we get callers all the time where their bills continue to come in because they're not able to work, and they're very frustrated because without an attorney, oftentimes the adjusters just don't start those benefits when they should. The third benefit is permanent partial disability benefits, often the initials PPD benefits. This is payment for the loss of use of your body. This isn't your loss of income or your lost wages, but this is based on the fact that your injuries are permanent and you're going to permanently be unable to do some of the things you used to be able to do. So that's the third benefit. That is based on a rating that the workers' comp doctors will assign to you when you've reached maximum medical improvement. This is something that we will help request, make sure the doctors give, and then fight to make sure you get paid the right amount. There's a very complex formula which is your comp rate times your impairment rating times the number of weeks that the statute assigns to your injury. So this is an area that without an attorney, oftentimes you're never paid or you're not paid the right amount. We make sure that you're paid that. Now, one of the other things that we do is we try to make sure that you get a lump sum settlement. Now, a lump sum settlement is going to be based on the value of all of their exposures in these three benefits. So if they have any bills that they didn't pay, we include that. We get projections of what your future medical is likely to be. Income benefits, we project up to the maximum of 400 weeks, exactly how much exposure they have for that. If you have a catastrophic claim, then we fight for lifetime benefits. And then the last one is the impairment benefits for the impairment rating. Those things, if you have a seasoned attorney who knows what he's doing, create the exposures that we use to negotiate a lump sum settlement. There is no pain and suffering. So that is a myth that people often are wanting to know about. These three benefits that we've talked about are all the benefits that are there, but that can add up to a large sum of money because medical expenses are very expensive, and income benefits over a long period of time, if you project them out, are a high dollar amount, and then the impairment rating can equate to a large amount as well. We specialize in workers' compensation. We specialize in making sure that you get fully compensated. Good workers' comp accidents are not going to settle for the right amount by accident. It's something that you have to have a seasoned, trained attorney who knows how to time it right and negotiate the right way to make sure you get fully compensated. Give the Griffin Law Firm a call. Let us help you with your claim. You can reach us at 404-303-8400 or toll free at 877-303-8440. Or utilize our website. We have a free settlement evaluation form. Submit that to me. I will respond to your email personally to let you know if you have a claim and to let you know what we can do for you to recover what it's worth. Thank you.